Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. We're going to be talking about the news that came out at 5 o'clock in the morning, my time. I am not about to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I really wish they dropped this at a better time, but we're going to talk about it now at a comfortable time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Very nice time. So, let's jump in and let's talk about what they brought to us and what they're going to be bringing to us and what's ending. So, maintenance break coming up. Period is going to be during these times over here, about 3 hours, like the usual. What is going to come after the maintenance is Chapter 9 unlocked, which is really good. That means new events to go with, not events, but new story to go with, which means more gems, more resources, all that good stuff you guys need, and also maybe a couple of challenging bosses along the way. And then we got limit break level 80 already. This one's super fast. I feel like we went from like 65 to 70, 75 to 80, just like it was nothing. Like it was like bread and butter put together and down your throat. Holy crap, man. Level 80 already. So if you guys finally just made all your 75 characters, I'm still working on a couple of them. I do have the SSR pendant, SR pendants, but I kind of just been holding off this whole time. So to see level 80, it's like, whew. I've only got my main team, my farming team, and my PvP team down. Everything else, I'm just like, nah, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. My associations are level 60 still, because I'm not sure if I want to raise them or if I want to wait till my SSRs are fully maxed out. But we got level 80 already, so that's coming up. That's going to be pretty much my biggest advice for level 80 is work on your PvP team. If you're someone who cares about PvP, and you should, PvP is like the main source in this game for a ton of resources, anvils, gems, you know what I mean? You can get gold from there as well too. You get UR weapons, free cosmetics just from the coins. So yeah, PvP is a pretty big deal, and it's going to be more of a big deal once they come up with a change, because there was another notice over here that they talked about it, I believe. Was it server patch? No, it wasn't server patch, but they mentioned something about the actual PvP changing a bit. So PvP might be going to that new system, the tournament style later on. I will cover that when it comes up. For now, we're going to talk about what's going on right now. So, level 80 is here. Yeah, do PvP first, then do, I would say, after that, it's pretty much PvP. Farming won't make too much of a difference depending on your farming team. But like if you're already one-turning everything while you're farming, then doing more damage is not going to really make a big difference. Work on characters for story, for boss events, stuff like that. But right now we don't have that stuff going on. We do have stories, so you might want to work on that a little bit. But the main thing is PvP team, then probably work on whatever your liking is, whatever you need. So main thing, PvP for sure. Diamond BOGO. It's always there. What do you want me to say? It's always there. If you're going to buy diamonds, wait for the Diamond BOGO event. Oh, what? It's there all the time? Okay. Although, once you purchase it, it resets next week, and you have to wait weekly, so you can't just go, whoa, double gems all the time. So I can see why they do it, but really? It's always there. Just be like, Diamond BOGO from this point forward will always be reset on a weekly basis. You're welcome. That's it. They don't tell you, hey, every week this changed. They don't say over here, like, guess what's inside the coin shop? So, ending events, right now, the Tensura collab, the slime event. If you guys have any coins left, aka hero coins, I can probably jump into the game with you guys right now. Take that down. So, in the actual game, if you guys have any coins left, it's best to use them right now, because it says there that they're not going to be usable, sellable, all that good stuff. So, if I go to the plat event, oh, are they... Okay, I was going to say, are they gone already? I'm like, I don't have any plat ones. Let me go to the gold one. So you can see I have extra slimes. So if I want to, I could pick up like 30 of these anvils if I want to. Or I can use these slime dudes to just fuse them together. But over here on the notice, it pretty much says use them right away. You will no longer be able to exchange, use, or sell any leftover collab hero coins. Please be sure to use all of your hero collab coins before the event ends. And then the Tensura event coin shop, the one inside the game, I guess you guys can see it from here. I could roll this down a little bit. If you guys go to the actual shop itself, so go to the event, this is all disappearing. The exchange shop is going to be open though, so if you guys haven't finished buying all the cosmetics, I do say do buy those cosmetics. You know, it's free cosmetics. Make sure you get that done. The other thing you guys should be working on is these experience potions are really good. The chests, the UR chest for the gold, and it doesn't show here for some reason, but SR and SSR pendants you guys should work on as well. Yeah, here you go. Those should have been done as well too. So I bought those all as soon as I could. So all this is ending. You got the SSR, the draws, Lilia's banner. That's also disappearing. So if you go to the draw shop, if you want anything here, green Lilia, if you still had to pull for this because waifu husbandos, if you had any guaranteed tickets because you bought them, so on, so on. Make sure you guys get all that done as soon as possible because that is all ending pretty much tonight. So sorry this video is a little bit later, but hopefully you guys are also paying attention to when the events end because it's always there and there's always a countdown whatever you do in the game. There's always like 4 days left, 21 hours, 2 days left, 24 hours. They always tell you in the game. So Lily step up, set an emergency training, yes, and also the last one. And I know a lot of people forget this for some reason, but click on that on the top left over here, that banner over there where it brings you to all the stuff going on, and go to growth event. If you guys haven't done this, there's free stuff here. Your SSR pendants are here. Make sure you guys do this. And you also have blue awakening stones. You've got all the stuff you need here for like leveling up characters. So make sure you guys don't forget to do that as well. It's a little difficult, 120k CC for the last one if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully you guys get that stuff done. Now, some of the content mentioned in the devs note. So if you guys watched my last video about the dev notes, there's a 100th day anniversary coming up. And that should be around like June, I want to say 100th day. I'm looking at the calendar. I'm going to say June 11th. I think. Don't quote me on that, but it's coming up soon. So like the first 2 weeks of June, maybe the second week of June, you're going to be seeing this 100th day anniversary. The game was released all the way back in, I believe. But yeah, don't quote me on that. I'll put it in the description below somewhere. So we are going to be getting clear tickets and patrols. These are going to be really, really good. If you guys didn't know, I do have a link to down below for that previous video. But this is essentially like skip tickets, and you get to do patrols for more resources and all that good stuff. So this is going to be a huge help when it comes to the grind. Knighthood boss is going to change to that new boss. So if you're already used to this boss getting the huge score, well, that's all going to go out the door, and you're going to need a new strategy for this one. So I'm going to be fooling around with this. I'll be releasing a video for it, talking about it. And now we also got consecutive equipment draw improvement and auto salvage. Now this is a blessing. This is going to be huge. And if you guys notice when I went to my game, you guys actually seen that I have a lot of gold sitting behind. So in my actual current right now, I've got 81,245,000. I have a bunch of chests to sell and all the red books I was farming. I sold most of them because I was running out of inventory space, but you can see I have a bunch of books here that pretty much equal up to like 18 or 19 million. So I'm over 100 million, and I have SR, SSR, and a couple small chests down here. So hopefully you guys did your farming, because the farming was very, very important. And if you guys didn't, then you don't have to worry too much because more farming will come. But what that has to do with this is that during this new update on the 100th day, so not the one coming up tonight, but on the 100th day anniversary, they're going to be releasing the equipment draw improvement and auto salvage. So this is huge because when we do this shop over here, we go to equipment draw. This is what they're talking about. When you pull over here, the animation's super slow. You know what I mean? You have to go pull, then your inventory gets full of your equipment. You have to go salvage it, then come back to this draw, then go back to salvage it, come back to the draw. But with this update coming up, what's going to be happening is pretty much the speeds for enhancing your gear, salvaging your gear, plus wanting gear, everything you do with gear is going to be like multiplied by like 2. So it's going to be 2 times faster or a little bit more than that. You're going to have an option to auto salvage. I did cover this all in my past video, but if you guys didn't see it, auto salvage is basically when you do the pulls, they're going to be an option to be like sell all rare gear or SR gear as you're pulling, so you don't have to go back to Deanne and say salvage my gear. You can just be like pull this much, spend this much gold, and auto salvage everything that's rare and super rare, and the game will do it all for you, so you don't have to keep going back and forth. It's super efficient. It's quality of life updates, and I love that. So that's going to be happening. And then that forum and social media platform links is going to be added to like the tavern. That's whatever. Don't worry about that. And pretty much I think that's everything. More update details will be provided later. Please be sure. Maintenance periods. Okay, so that's all pretty straightforward. A lot of cool stuff to look forward to. And again, if you guys have been doing stuff really efficient, you should be sitting at a huge amount of gold. I'm going to be doing a video coming up soon where I'm going to be increasing my CC again. And I saved all this for you guys, and I shouldn't have. Because I lost a couple times in PvP when I could have increased it. And I think I'm going to start doing these videos earlier. But I do want to show you guys, currently I'm at 315 diamonds. I saved my PvP rewards, also login rewards and all that stuff. So I did do PvP. I'm going to claim all that. I do have a bunch of anvils, a bunch of, what do you call it? So now I'm at 380 diamonds. I have a bunch of anvils that I saved up and blue awakening stones that I'm going to be improving my CC again. So I'm sitting at 440 anvils currently, and I haven't bought my PvP ones yet, so I'm going to be sitting around 540 if I'm not mistaken. So big video coming up for that. I want to increase my CC again. It's sitting at 162 right now on the dot, 162. I do have over 100 SR pendants, somewhere around 70 SSR pendants, and I want to start working on my characters. So I do have that video coming up. So hopefully you guys did farm a bunch and you guys were being super efficient, because the CC during PvP right now, if you guys are trying to get the Challenger, about 161, 162 if you want to be able to get like consecutive turns being first all the time. So I'm going to buy my last little anvils over here, that whole pack, which is an extra purchase complete. So look forward to that. I will be doing that. I will be covering everything that's on Chapter 9, all the other good stuff, and increasing my combat class as we go. So for now, that's pretty much everything, guys. That's the little news we got. We should be seeing more tonight. As for draw heroes, the events are ending, so the hero draws are disappearing, Green Lilia and the collaboration. So I'm not sure what they're going to release for the next hero. There's speculations of Green Deanna and all that stuff, but once it comes up, I'll talk about it then. I'll have my Polar Skip video, and then I'll have Should You Get the video later on in a couple of days, just to see what they have out there, new coin shop units, etc, etc. But that's pretty much everything, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.